Yo, what's up, guys? We are here in the countryside of Italy, just like an hour and a half south of Rome on the water. And for the 60-day sprint, we're going to be answering all of your questions. Drop them below regarding agency life, travel, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll talk about anything. I don't care. But this view is actually incredible. I don't know if you guys can see the mountains all the way in the back, but fuck, it's peaceful here. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. So from last video, or 2 videos ago, we had Tommy. Tommy, what's up, dude? For roofers you work with, what's your communication process like? Are you doing it through Slack, and how frequently do you check in with calls, or do you have check-in calls? Would it be a good idea to get a VA/CSM hybrid to delegate this to? Great question, dude. Client communication, paying out your team, centralize everything. I do Slack. And I was actually talking to one of my friends about this in Spain, about how I was getting fucking rinsed by Slack, like $300-400 a month for what? Like a communication platform. And I was adding team members the wrong way, and so it just stacked up really quickly. So Slack. But you want to make sure you add team members and clients as guests as opposed to members, because then you're gonna spend fucking $300-400-500 a month just to communicate with clients, right? So Slack, WhatsApp, centralize it one place, because when you're like 0 to 10K a month, operations don't matter. But like once you break past 10, 15, 20-ish, or honestly before that, operations do matter. And you don't want to be going text message, WhatsApp, fucking Slack, whatever else. It's chaos, okay? And the CSM part, yeah, but CSM is one of the later positions, because I'm telling, like, I'm an open book, right? Like, I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys my team structure, and I've already mentioned this before in multiple different videos, but right now I'm in the process of hiring a CSM. And so I have me, VA, media buyer, B2B setter, call center rep, and then next is the CSM, right? And so I'm in the middle of being done with all of my SLPs for the CSM, and it only makes sense when you're honestly at like close to 20 clients, guys. Like that's really when it only makes sense. Anything before then, sure, you can hire early if you want. Just know that it's going to definitely take into your profit margins, because for the CSM position, you want them to be onshore, and they're going to be a pretty, not hefty bill or expense, but it's going to be like anywhere from 3 to 5K a month base, and then obviously their commissions, so they can earn anywhere from like 6 to 9K a month. It really just depends. So I hope that helps, Tommy. Let me know in the comments below. And if anyone else has questions about this, just drop them below as well. So Han Solo, what's up, dude? Han Solo, great name. Sweet. So when running B2B ads, how do you make sure unqualified prospects don't book calls with you? I know you can try to call out their annual revenue level and messaging, but I'd imagine some business owners can overstate their revenue when booking in for this. Do you have any good finds? True. People lie on the forms all the time. I say clearly in my messaging, roofers doing more than 2 million, roofers doing more than 5 million, but yet fucking bums come through. That's inevitable. No matter how much you spend, $50, $1,000 a day, it's still going to happen no matter what stage of the agency that you're at. Bums coming through the pipeline. And to be honest, dude, I always thought, I need qualified leads. But honestly, if you're like sub 20K a month, guys, you don't need qualified leads. Work with anyone, all types of archetypes of personalities, because you need to understand what a good client is and what a good client isn't, so that you do not make the mistake of running into consistent bad clients down the line, right? So these are all lessons that have to be learned from first principles. Yes, I can teach you this and I can tell you this while you're watching and listening to this right now, but if you don't understand it through first principles and through your own wisdom and experience and learned knowledge, then you're cooked, to be honest. You need to do this for yourself. And that's why a lot of times a lot of the lessons, not just business related, but like anything in life, right? Like you need to be taught these lessons yourself. You need to go through them yourself. Why do, what's it called? I think like generational wealth, or like families, trust fund babies or whatever, after like the third or fourth generation, all the money disappears. It's because like they don't learn those lessons and they have a completely different upbringing. There's so many different analogies I could use to help bring that point home, but I really hope that helps. And then we have one more question, 5 minutes in, and that is actually from our most recent video. And let's see here. Oh, fucking load, you motherfucker. What was the question? Dude, you were asking about paid ads. I think this person was asking about paid ads, but as this is loading, if you have TikTok brain, you can click off this video, but if you want to, oh, okay, I got it. So for my last video, BHAVES each, what's up, dude? Bafash. How do you structure pricing with ad spend? Oh, that's what it was. So how do you structure pricing with ad spend? Lots of people are doing force charge per scheduled with no little. Okay, so you're basically okay. So this question is retainer and PIF model or pay per appointment model. To be honest, if you're sub 10, 20K a month, they both work, guys. They both work. From my experience, I know a lot of agency owners. In my experience, a vast majority of them do PIF and retainer model. You want as much upfront cash as possible to then keep the flywheel going, invest into talent, scale paid ads once profitable. If you want to do paper sit down, they pay for ad spends, and it's just like $1 to start, super frictionless in the sales call. You can do that, but you have to be very stern and set the expectations throughout the entire relationship that, hey, if the card declines 2-3 times over, we have to stop everything, right? Because it's like, and honestly guys, you can make a shit ton more money with it. Like if you're going to be setting 20 appointments a month at $100 day ad spend, $200 per sit down, you can make 2K, 4K in like less than a month. So it really just depends, guys. Like it's all preference. They both work. They're all both scalable. It just comes down to what you want and where you are in your journey. I know for a fact, in my own experience, I'm just doing 6K PIFs. My price is going to increase, obviously, 2.5 to 2K retainer, and I'm just going to scale that to 6 figures a month plus. Super simple. Do not overcomplicate anything. And then once you get there, then you could think about other offers, back end downsells. Yeah, and it gets really exciting, and you can move so many different ways, horizontally, vertically, and diagonally as well. So I really hope this video grounds those 3 questions home. And for those of you guys that have any other questions about anything agency related, business, life, whatever, drop them below in the comments, and I'll get to them in the next video. I'll see you.